What's up, guys? Afternoon, evening, wherever you're joining us from. Joining me from. Hello to Hari, and Nilesh, and Shivansh, and Manish, and everyone else who's joining us. Harshil, hi. So Jimmy Faulkner will be with us in a little while from now. Hi, Caro. I hope you're doing well. Shivansh doing very well. Thank you. I hope you're good as well. Saurabh, Kasakai, very well, man. Yeah, we had the first bit of Marathi on the last InstaLive, didn't we? With Ian O'Brien. Would you believe it? Hi, Karuna. Hi, Raunak Sinha. Nice name, man. Yeah, I know you said the same thing as me. Yeah, I saw that before I saw your comment. Anyway, so yeah, we'll have Jimmy with us soon, and he's quite active on Insta actually. So he was cooking a little while back, so that's nice. Binny Bagh, hi Raunak. Hello, Binny. I hope you're well. I think you've sent quite a few questions for Jimmy. I'm going to take as many as I can. Vaibhav, hello my friend. Hope you're doing well. Changed my username from HRS to my name just because of your live, says Harshil. I had actually figured that out, Harshil, because I knew you continuously posted some good questions and comments, and I saw that your profile is Harshil, so I had registered that. So it's nice of you to do that anyway, because I think it'll help if people know you as Harshil and not HRS. Ravdeep जी, आपका अपने ही इंस्टा लाइव में स्वागत है. Thank you, Ravdeep. I should give you a prize. Yeah, you're the most active, ardent follower of these lives, and you watch them regularly. I got your email on the feedback as well. It was excellent, so thank you. That's the plan now, to keep this going twice a week. So I think Sundays and perhaps Thursday would be the other day. So I've already started with a big bang, but anyway. Rahul Dendukuri on the first question should be on the boyfriend thing. Yeah, it's there, it's on my list. Rahul sent that on Twitter. There was Ravdeep who sent that on Insta, so there will definitely be a conversation on that. And he's funny, Jimmy. He's, like Brad Hodge said, he's as silly as a spoon. That's what he called him last time. They were good rapport. But anyway, Ananya, keep this going. Yeah, Ananya, it'll happen for a little while at least. It looks like the lockdown is just going on indefinitely, so why not? Shivansh, Andrew Simons or Nathan Bracken. I would love to see Andrew Simons, given that, at least 3 people have said he's the funniest man they know, 3 Australians. Mike Hussey said it, Sean Tate said it, Brad Hodge said it. So, Chirag, hello from California. Hi, my man. I hope it's going well in the US. Read all sorts of things that scare you, but I hope you and your family are well in California and in the US. And back to that from Shivansh, getting Simons or Bracken. The thing is, I've never worked with either, so I don't really know them personally. So that's the, you might have to wait till I get an Andrew Simons or a Nathan Bracken, hopefully someday in the future. Raunak is asking, kya lagta hai, when will cricket resume? Cricket, yaar, I mean, I don't know when, honestly. There's so much uncertainty at the moment. Indian cricket, you never know. They've allowed for stadiums to, again, start having sports activities, so you should see something, at some point. So Darshan, a different background today. I had the same one when Ian O'Brien was on last time. So yeah, slight change of scenery instead of just seeing my not so pretty face. Sharang, ask him about the full toss he bowled to Aditya Tare in the MI, that MI game. He's a man of significant achievement. He's a man of the match in a World Cup final. He has a terrific ODI 100 and some big knocks in a chase. He's also got an ODI hat-trick, a T20 fifer, and you want to ask him about that. But okay, why not? Rajiv is here. Hello, Rajiv. How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Apart from replying to a sledge with your cricketing skills, do you think about coming up with a good comeback line, asks Dhaval. Well, I don't know, man. The thing is, sometimes these things are just best, going with the flow. So, Rahul Dendukuri, can Sanjay Bangar come onto the show? I have worked with Sanjay Bangar. He's not very social media sort of inclined, although most of my guests aren't. But anyway, Jimmy Faulkner's here, so let's get him on, shall we? Let's hit that. All right, Jimmy. It's a good thing you asked. Well, I should be adding you, or you'll go live. I had that in the past, so any minute now. There he is.
What's happening, man?
You tell me. The big dog is on my Instagram.
Not much is happening, to be honest. I'm just stuck here in Hobart in isolation like everyone else in the world is.
I could see you're busy though, mate. I just saw your story, cooking or at least filming people that are cooking. Good cooking yourself that you just have to film those that cook around you.
No, that's actually my housemate and his girlfriend. My best mate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pick your
they
words
cook it.
carefully, Jimmy. Pick your words very
Yeah.
carefully. Yeah.
I know it's going to come at some stage, mate, so I might as well knock it on the head early.
Oh, right. You know what? There's going to be that because that question already came on. David Warner says, "Big dog, please." So I need to get to that story because the only man who kept calling you Big Dog was you. So I need to know the history for Jimmy Faulkner calling himself the Big Dog.
I don't know where that came from. I saw that you wrote that on Instagram last night.
Yeah,
I don't know. I thought it was Katie that was calling me that.
mate. As far as I remember, it was you that was calling you that.
There we go. Bull keeps writing. He's obviously bored at home.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think he produces some of the best content we've seen in this lockdown on TikTok, and he makes it a family activity. Maybe that's the next thing for you, mate. If you're bored, could you match him for the kind of stuff that Davey puts up on TikTok?
Well, to have a family, you've got to have a partner to start with. That'd be a good start for myself. But I agree with you. Bull's been on fire when it comes to all these TikToks. I mean, quite amusing. So
he's asking though. He's asking though. Where is James's girlfriend?
He didn't say he's bored. No girlfriend. I'm single still, and it's good fun.
All right, brilliant. How you doing, Jimmy? How's the lockdown been? What everyone all right at home and everyone safe?
Yeah, it's been interesting. I was down the East Coast with my father for the last 2 months in Tasmania, and then I'm involved in a pub in Hobart restaurant, so I had to come back, and now we've reopened as of Wednesday, so a few days ago. I'm back working behind the bar serving people meals if they come in. We can only have 10 in each area, and they have to eat, so they can't just sit at the bar and have a beer. So I've got to be telling people they can and can't come in, which is a little bit awkward, but it's better than not. It's better than being shut, I suppose.
Yeah. Why not? It's hard work out here. I mean, we don't have our bars and restaurants are shut. They didn't even have the wine shops open, the liquor stores open. So it's been hard work for us. Can't imagine what it'd be like if we had a Jimmy Faulkner in Mumbai trying to get people. I don't know if you've seen the videos. The one day that they opened the shops, people were jumping all over each other. So you would have been put on some good work if you were here. But there are other things you're doing to keep yourself busy. David Warner says you love your bike. I saw some stuff a little while back. You posted something.
Yeah, I do. When I was down the shack with my dad, I found myself eating a lot of deep fried flathead, steak, probably a few too many beers around the golf course or fishing with him. So got a little bit guilty. So I'm back on a bit of a fitness campaign or kick. So I'm back on the bike, which is good. Try and rack up some Ks and get out there with a couple of friends and get fit and healthy, I suppose, mate.
I'm going to come back to that's exactly what I want to come back to when we worked together a couple of years back in the IPL. I was amazed, and you're far from retired. Everyone knows that. First of all, I should go to that first. You had a birthday recently. Belated happy birthday, man. How was turning 30?
Yeah. Just another number, isn't it? Once you get past 21, it's just a number. So, time flies, I suppose. I did notice, actually, when you put up the photos of your engagement party. Yeah. It was on the 18th, and that's the same date as my father's birthday. So there you go.
Well done. So we're connected. But this is the first time that you're a historic figure on my Insta lives because you're the first guy who's actually younger than me. I've got all the oldies before that. I had Hodgie on a couple of weeks back. I remember once you used to have some serious banter with him. You used to say your grandfather's. You put up a picture once saying touring with my grandfather. It was good fun. So there's all sorts of old people that I've been with. Ashley Giles is a good friend of yours. He was on a couple of weeks back as well. Giles let go, hasn't he, in the last couple of years or so. But I'm going to come back to when you did work with us. I was staggered to see the appetite you have, Jimmy Faulkner. You love your food. And I love that because cricketers these days tend to be a bit, I've got to watch what I eat. Virat Kohli is very proud of being vegan. And at the same time, here comes Jimmy Faulkner. He could eat as much as he wants, but it doesn't show. I have no idea how it doesn't bloody show. But, you've always been a good foodie.
I think actually what happened when I was over there, I was actually getting back into training. So I'd get up late because obviously we wouldn't leave the studio till 1 o'clock, 1:30 back at the hotel. We might sneak in a whiskey or something. The next thing you know, you're waking up, just making it downstairs to breakfast, go to the gym for a couple of hours, and then in the car back to the studio. So I think every time you saw me, I was either having a whiskey or I was starving after flogging myself in the gym for a couple of hours.
Yeah, but it was a good trip. It was a different one for you. I think, was it the first time that you were doing sort of studio work around the IPL? I mean, you were playing the season before, and you're still an active cricketer. Was that the first time you did some media work?
Yeah, the first time I suppose I did something like that in a studio, especially coming over to India. But it was exciting. It was good fun. Obviously, me, yourself, and everyone else working around in the studio, and it helped obviously having Taddy there briefly for a bit of banter. But it was a good crew, and obviously I'll come back if it ever popped up again and worked out.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure we're waiting for an IPL to come back. Okay, lots of questions coming up. Let me scan through them. There are a lot of you asking about your time at Jimmy's time at Rajasthan Royals and his memories with Rahul Dravid. So let's take that one. I won't come to the time where Rahul had to throw his cap down hard into the ground for that delivery. But tell me a little more about the good times that you did have at Rajasthan.
It was a lot of fun. I've just made my international debut at the time. I can remember we were playing in Perth when the IPL auction was on. I walked off the ground. I think Maxwell had got picked up for a massive sum. We were all sort of finding out as we're walking in and out of the change room.
That's happened a few times, mate. That's happened just about every IPL auction. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was, it was the first time I got picked up, and for obviously a pretty good amount of money. But it was the first time I got to play a full season. So I went from playing a couple of games at Kings 11 to all of a sudden playing every single game at Rajasthan. So I was grateful for that opportunity, and we had a very good team. Well, the underdogs, I suppose, for a couple of seasons there, but we probably performed better than what teams thought we were going to, and we put up a hell of a fight. Grateful for the opportunity that they gave me, and it helps when you're performing half decently as well, and contributing to the team's success.
Yeah. I mean, it's up and down, isn't it, the IPL? And it's so ruthless and relentless. But that game, I did get a couple of questions on that. Did you ever have the chance to either talk to Aditya Tare for, when he hit you for that six? I mean, it happens, right? It was a crazy game. It wasn't won or lost on that one ball, but we have memories of it. Do you remember what it was like just after? Did Rahul Dravid that's the most animated India has ever seen Rahul Dravid. So perhaps that's why we remember it like that.
Yeah, he was obviously very animated. Everyone was just obviously shocked. For them to chase down that total for starters was a phenomenal achievement. They played sensationally. It was like every ball at one stage was going for 4 or 6. I can remember talking to Watto when he was bowling at the top of his marker. I'm at the top of the marker.
Yeah.
We just get a 1 or a dot or a 2 or something. But they played really well. It was one of those games of cricket. When you're batting and bowling, whatever it is, in short format cricket, when it comes down to the end, there's always going to be someone that comes off looking good and someone that doesn't. And that's the beauty of the game. The highs and the lows. You just got to, I suppose, you're never going to forget about it, but it definitely drives you for future games after that to be the one more smile.
And that's the thing with us Indians, right? We love our IPL. So it doesn't matter that you were man of the match in the World Cup final, or that 5 in T20 cricket, or the hat-trick in ODIs, or smashing Ishant Sharma around. That doesn't matter. We care about the IPL, your IPL glory days. So yeah, forgive us. Would we? There's some other good ones that came in. Now let's address it and get it out of the way, because Ravdeep, Rahul, they want you to elaborate on the boyfriend post that went wrong. Was that a joke gone wrong, or was that too many drinks at the end? The effect of too many drinks at the end of the day from Ravdeep? I don't think that was. I remember it got pretty serious for a moment. Cricket Australia had to issue an explanation. You did well to put out a good post explaining it. But were you shocked when the reaction happened? Now we all know what it was. Just a good mate of yours. But were you shocked when you saw the reaction to what people had interpreted it as?
Yeah, I suppose I haven't really ever answered that question because I didn't feel there was really a need once I explained it. But now it's been a year and a bit now. Now I'm 30. But pretty much all that happened was I hadn't seen my mother for a while. She came down. She's a school teacher. She came down for dinner. My best mate, who's my housemate, who's still living with me at the moment. We went out for dinner, and then I just posted the photo with the caption, with not even thinking twice about it at all, knowing that everyone knows that we're best mates. Didn't think anything of it. I woke up the next morning. We just sat down at dinner, got the meals. I think we actually laughed about it. We'd had a beer and a half at the time when I put the post up. Then it just went. I woke up at 5 o'clock. I had George Bailey ringing me. He was in India at the time, saying you might speak to someone about this. And I sort of shrugged it off, thinking, oh, surely not. And then, the phone went crazy. But I suppose the big thing is, at the end of the day, the media just, went on and on about it when it's quite surprising. They all have my number. All they had to do was just
exactly, check it.
Or they print an article. Like that's probably the thing that I found quite frustrating. Probably a pretty disrespectful as well. Like, everyone can read into it however they want to, but there was no malice or there was nothing. I wasn't trying to offend anyone. It was purely, he's my best mate, and
I saw that the caption was edited to include best mate in boyfriend in brackets saying best mate. So make sure everyone gets it right the next time. Yeah, I remember that. Teddy was with us at the time, and I said, okay. I said, surely not. I mean, I think this has been blown out of proportion. And he just put out a post in great courage, mate. Well done. So I think the tongue in cheek wasn't picked up by a lot of people. But anyway, I'm glad that was cleared out sooner rather than later. Let's take some more questions. This is from Bhanu. If Jimmy had a superpower, what would he want it to be?
I'd love to be able to fly. I think most people would say that, wouldn't they?
Fly?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
What would you do? What would you want to be?
I'd want to eat without putting on any weight. That'd be a handy superpower.
You're looking in decent nick at the moment too.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. I won the tightest t-shirt I could. The good thing about these InstaLives is you only see it till here, right? That's it. So you've no idea what I've got just under that. But yeah.
And if you're in trouble, just get closer.
Yeah. Okay, what else do we have? This is from Rahul. Jimmy and his 2015 World Cup final man of the match award was so early into his career. What was the moment like, and how did he feel winning it at home?
Obviously, it's 5 years ago now, so it's a very long time. A little bit of a blur. Having said that, we had a very good team, very good squad, and a very good, probably 2-3 year period, probably 2 years leading up to the World Cup. We were playing some very good cricket, probably our best cricket.
Yep.
We had a lot of senior players. We had a lot of players retire after that World Cup as well, which probably made us so good with all the experience, especially in tough moments of the campaign. So, look, everyone wants to win a World Cup, but to win it in Australia at the time was something. I can remember walking around the ground after we'd all represented our medals, and it was pretty much a blur. You see faces that you haven't seen for years that have bought tickets to come and watch, and it's pretty emotional. But I suppose we'll look back at it at some stage when we have a 10 or 20 year reunion, and everyone will have their own little story to tell and a bit of a laugh, and that's probably what all the players look forward to the most.
Yep. Sweetesh says, hello, Jimmy. My son Stalin shares a birthday with you on the 29th of April, along with Andre Agassi, Frank Ribery, Ashish Nehra. All right, that's interesting. And Andre Russell. That's pretty good company, mate.
Yeah, not bad. I know that Ashish Nehra had his birthday on the 29th of April, because every time it's my birthday, I see more about him on my Twitter than myself.
Again, the result of just a few more of us than you guys, than in the world. We tend to hide everyone else. There's a question on another Indian pacer. I knew this would come up. Nimish saying, please ask Jimmy about that game in Mohali when he smashed Ishant Sharma. Did he ever get the chance to catch up with Ishant after that? That was some game, though, the one in Mohali.
I've seen him numerous times after that. I've been on the end of it myself, so you sort of understand it more if you're a bowler. That's the game. Like I said before, you're going to have highs and lows. I don't know. I was just in some decent touch, and it sort of everything went my way at the end for us to win. It was an incredible series. I'm looking back at it now. Virat scored a couple of hundreds. MS scored 100 as well. That game in Mohali, George Bailey was in unbelievable form. It was probably his best series of his career.
Yeah.
All the big players stood up, and I don't think you've seen anyone's seen a series like that. Every score was over 300, looking at 360. I think India chased down 350 in Jaipur in the 40th over. So it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Well, phenomenal wickets and phenomenal cricket. So it's probably my favourite series of my career.
Yeah, sure. It was one heck of a series. Joe Robbo, I'm guessing this is a mate of yours. He's asking if it's snowing in Hobart, Jimmy.
Who's that? Who's it from?
Joe Robbo asking you if it's snowing in Hobart.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's bloody cold tonight. As Paul Warner said before, I was actually on the bike late this afternoon, and it was about 5 or 6 degrees, so it wasn't very pleasant. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. I'm having some trouble with your internet, mate. Do you have decent internet in Hobart? This is exactly why Tasmania doesn't wrap itself in glory. I've had Melbourne and Sydney give me no problem, Adelaide as well, and now you come on and your internet's bloody third world, mate.
Mate, we've got the fastest internet down here. Don't worry about that. Well, I can hear everything you're.
Jimmy. All right, let's try. Internet.
You got me?
Jimmy, I'm gonna cut you and try and add you again. Yeah, I'm gonna cut you and try. And...
Yeah.
All right, let's see how this goes. I can't even seem to get rid of Jimmy Faulkner. This is harder than I thought. What fun. It's been so many days that I've had such seamless Insta lives. That's no fun. At least. All right, let's try that again, shall we? Let's try that again. Okay, let's see if we can get you back, Jimmy. Yeah, is this better? Is this better?
Yeah, I could hear you before. I had no issue.
Yeah, all right. I'm hoping this is my internet. I mean, hoping this is your internet and not mine. But,
blame me. It's all good.
But anyway, yeah. And anyway, all right. So I'll just make you sort of. I'll move on from that game. It was a heck of a series. This is good from Swedish. Let's talk a little more about the 2015 final and whether Australia had plans for Brendan McCullum. Whatever it was, it got over pretty quickly. But what was it like going into that game?
Well, yeah, he was the main danger in their batting lineup. Having said that, they had some class players, and Williamson, Taylor, coming through the middle. So, yeah, look, obviously Starkey was trying to swing the ball early to him, and the plan worked out beautifully. He was in probably the best form of his career, and it's hard to keep out in your first 3 or 4 balls when someone's bowling 150 k's swinging it back. So, I reckon he would have cleaned up most players in the form he was in.
Yeah. Yep. Rahul says, Jimmy, how about some sledging battles with Kohli? Now, I remember you saying sometime before the 2015 semi-final against India that sledging is just going to happen or something like that. It's going to be part of a big cup semi-final. There was something like that you did say.
Yeah, I think, well, it depends what you define sledging as. If it's just trying to get under someone's skin, it's never been personal or swearing at each other or anything like that. It's more just to upset the player and get them out of rhythm. Sometimes it works for certain players, sometimes it doesn't. But it's never been, it's not abusive or personal with family or friends or anything like that. It's more just to get you off your game. And at the end of the day, it's a professional sport, and where both teams and every player is trying to perform as well as they can, obviously to hold their spot, but more importantly, win for their country. So, I don't have any issues with cutting my way or if I'm dishing it out. That's part of the game.
You know, there are a couple of people that are really desperate for our attention, Jimmy. They're trying very hard for us to read some of the nonsense that they're putting up, but we're going to let that one just pass. Just leave it outside off stump, and you guys can continue having a crack at each other. There's got to be room for everybody on social media, unfortunately. But anyway, the unfortunate part is I'm missing a lot of the good stuff that's coming for Jimmy as a result of the nonsense, but that doesn't matter. Rabi says the Gabba knock. Let's talk about the Gabba knock. I think he's talking about the game against England, wasn't it? Where you took it to the last over, Australia won by 1 wicket.
Yeah, that was, I think it was game 2 of the series in the Gabba. Yeah. It was when I initially started having problems with my knee as well in that game. And I think I batted, Cricket Australia actually put it up the other day. They're putting our footage up. I think Tony was letting go rockets last night or tonight at 160 k's in the MCG, which is quite fun to watch. But I think I came in at 9 that game, and everything sort of worked out. I hit a few over the fence, and then, like any player, when you get going, sometimes you just have your nights. And it was a beautiful Gabba pitch, and everyone knows if you get in there, it's hard to get out. Really, the ball flies. All right,
brilliant, Jimmy. It's time for something I do with all my guests. It's a rapid fire. You ready for it, mate? Whatever first thing
Yep.
that comes to mind.
Yep.
Ready? Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. If you weren't a cricketer, what do you think you would have been?
An AFL player.
No, really? Okay, I can
I
see
thought this
that.
was rapid fire.
Sorry. Okay. If you had to pick one English cricketer to spend the lockdown with, who'd you pick?
Stephen Croft from Lancashire.
One food item you cannot get enough of.
Barbecue and pizza shapes. Arnott shapes. It's a biscuit. You wouldn't have
All
seen
right.
it before.
All right. Best film or web series you've seen off late?
Say that again, sorry.
The best film or web series you've seen off late?
I didn't mind Narcos actually, but that's obviously old. That was probably I didn't mind that.
Yep. Best captain you played under?
Ricky Ponting.
Biggest influence on your cricket career?
I've got plenty. Probably my parents and my grandparents.
Got it. All right. The smartest cricketing brain according to you?
Ricky Ponting.
Okay. Who has the best sense of humor in cricket according to you?
Myself.
Oh, Jimmy. All right, then. One holiday destination that you can keep visiting again and again.
The Maldives.
Okay. The best T20 dressing room you were part of.
The 2015 World Cup.
Okay. The best T20 dressing room, though, that you were part of.
T20 was it?
Yeah.
I'll say Rajasthan Royals.
Okay. Toughest bowler you ever faced.
Sean Tate when I was 18. I don't think I saw the ball.
It was that wide, was it?
No, it was that fast. I was off
All right.
the wicket.
Yeah, sure. One bowler you loved facing.
Oh, Ishant Sharma, but I don't want to say. Yeah.
You've said it now, it's done.
Yeah.
Toughest batsman you've bowled to.
AB de Villiers.
Okay. The innings against England at the Gabba or the 64 not out against India at Mohali? The sweeter memory for you?
I think in India, away from home.
Yeah, sure. The ODI hat-trick against Sri Lanka or the fifer against Pakistan in the World T20? The sweeter bowling effort from you?
Definitely in the World Cup against Pakistan.
All right. The IPL or the BBL?
You can answer that.
No, come on, mate.
Well, it has to be the IPL, doesn't it? Everyone wants to play in the IPL. BBL's very good, but the IPL's, the ultimate T20.
All right. Gujarat Lions or Rajasthan Royals?
Rajasthan Royals.
Melbourne Stars or Hobart Hurricanes?
I've only had a couple of years now in Hobart.
Yeah.
And I had, 7 in Melbourne, so it's a tough one. Ask me that when I'm finished, would you?
All right, mate. The MCG or the Bellerive Oval?
MCG.
Twitter or Instagram?
I'm not on them very often. Instagram, probably then.
All right. Smith or Kohli?
Smith.
Okay. Beer or wine?
Depends who I'm drinking with.
All right. Okay. First thing that comes to mind when I say the 2015 World Cup final.
Amazing.
The IPL?
Hectic.
Darren Lehman?
Boof.
Michael Clark?
Gun.
Ishant Sharma?
Skillful.
Rolex watches?
I love them. I've got one on.
Yeah, I knew you did. You've got it. I'm gonna just pause the rapid fire for a second. You've got a huge collection, don't you, of Rolex watches?
No.
You big fancy man. You were trying to pick some up while you were in Mumbai as well.
Yeah, I was trying to pick up the same one I've got on.
All right.
For a friend, not for me.
Yeah, sure, mate. I believe you. Okay, and first thing that comes to mind when I say Cricinfo.
Good fun in the studio.
Right, and lastly, me.
Clown.
You calling me a clown? Right. That's it. I'm retiring. I'm done. Okay, that was pretty good, mate. That was a pretty good rapid fire. Well done. You seem to be sharp. At least you're sharpening your mental skills, if not your physical skills these days. But you're looking good. All set to
Yeah.
get back into training. What's the plan now? I mean, we're far done with Jimmy Faulkner. We hope to see him back in Aussie colours as well. Is that the plan?
Yeah, look, to be honest, I haven't really, I haven't played obviously for a few years, so it's not really on the
Yeah.
radar for me. More
Sure.
about getting my body right and playing as good a cricket and enjoying my cricket as well. It's one thing I did last year. I really enjoyed the last couple of seasons. I really enjoyed playing T20 cricket, whether it's for Lancashire in the off season in Australia or whether it's with the Hobart Hurricanes. So yeah, it's been good fun, and hopefully I can play for another 3 or 4 would be brilliant. And because it has. I love the game still. I don't necessarily like all the training sessions, but I definitely like turning up on game day and playing in front of crowds. It's a thrill.
Yeah, Bhanu is saying that answers your question on what Jimmy's plan is regarding his cricket going forward. Harshul says, I think Jimmy needs a haircut first before training. I think all of us do.
Well, because we've been in lockdown, mate, I've let myself go a little bit. Probably need a shave as well.
Yeah. All right, sooner rather than later. Get to it, Jimmy. Thanks, mate. This was great fun catching up. Let's chat again soon.
No worries. Look after yourself. Stay safe,
Cheers.
everyone. Cheers.
It's a hard man to get rid of, Jimmy. Just trying to knock that off. I hope this was his internet and not mine. Otherwise, I'm sorry. But anyway, the last one went well. So the last few have gone well. But yeah, it's been a fun InstaLive with Jimmy Faulkner as well. He's looking good. He's getting back to trading, and I am sure we'll have plenty more of Jimmy Faulkner on field. If not, then beyond the field going forward. Yeah, Rahul, what's with all the comments today? Yeah, I think a couple of people just got really bored, which is disappointing because, this is about having a bit of a laugh and it's light. And so that was just a waste of more their time than ours, but that's fine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back with some more in the week to come. So watch out for the space on who the next guest would be. And the full video with Jimmy Faulkner will be up on YouTube soon after. So make sure you catch it then. All right. Cheers, guys. I'm just still trying to get rid of Jimmy. No, for some reason, I can't seem to achieve that. Must have an option to block search, folks. Yeah, well, sooner rather than later, man. Okay, so it looks like I'm stuck, but yeah, this was fun. Regardless, what's an Insta Live with me without at least the odd technical glitch every now and again? So Jimmy Faulkner's in good company along with his Rajasthan Royals colleague and former coach and Rahul Dravid. So I think everyone at Rajasthan Royals just gets a bit stuck with the internet at times. Anyway, it was great on Jimmy. He's good fun, and I will see you guys soon. You guys take care and stay safe. Bye.